Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy DB6, and today we have a very special one I am extremely excited about. So, I've been getting into Pokemon pretty extensively recently, and I've been wanting to open up a booster box of sorts. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Pokemon, it is a very expensive thing to get into, especially if you want the new sets. But there is a loophole. That loophole is Korean packs. So, I actually really like the lettering of like Korean, Japanese, Chinese on the Pokemon cards better than the English. One thing is I don't know how to read it, but it just looks like it fits the artwork more. And maybe that's just me, but I just really like the way it looks. So, first ever booster box, we have what would be Phantasmal Flames, but it's called Inferno X. Now, if you're unfamiliar, people know that Japanese packs are guaranteed to have hits because there's actually a law in Japan that you can't scam children. It's crazy how we don't have that in the US. That being said, they're guaranteed hits in their packs. You get a specific set list of hits in each box that you can get, and it makes it a more fun opening. Well, Korea doesn't have a law for that, but they follow the same format. So we are going to be guaranteed hits in this pack opening. And one, it's cheaper. Two, it's awesome to open and really fun. And then you just have a cool experience. So, it is still a little bit different. They have 30 packs per booster box. So, our box is down. We have 30 packs to open. There's only 5 cards per pack, but it's going to be a lot more fun to rip them all open. Now, they do also have a little pull tab here, which is really nice. So here we go. Our first ever Korean or Asian pack. Asian being all of Asia. And yeah, let's get right into it. I mean, there's not much really else to say. I'm on my hunt for my first ever, what we would call in America the SIR, or the Secret Illustration Rare. In Japan or Korea, they call it Art Rares. So you have your Secret Art Rares, your Double Art Rares, and your Secret Art Rares. And first pack, we get nothing. And now I'm not going to know what any of these Pokemon are, at least just by looking at them. But I will be able to tell you if we got a hit. We're looking for full arts. Now, some of the full arts that are in this pack, that are pullable in this set, you have my chase card, which is the full art Puplip. What? Hey there, this is DB6 in post during editing. Just wanted to say, dyslexia got the best of me while I was doing this pack opening, and I took one of my favorite Pokemon and said his name completely backwards. So not only was I rage baited after finding this out, but now I get to rage bait all of you until the very end when I recap everything, and I say his name right for the first time. Then you have the SIR Charizard, which is a chase card for any of the sets, whether it be... Okay, there's Puplip right there, a little regular card. Such a cute little Pokemon. Oh shit! Oh my god, I spoke it into existence. I spoke it into existence. Here is the full art rare Puplip. Oh, I'm so excited to get this card. This was one of the ones I originally fully wanted. Wow, that's such a beautiful looking card. Holy crap. Alright, so let's get this in a sleeve. And we're going to be top loading all of our full arts. I am so happy. Everything else that we get now is just a bonus. Now all we gotta do is pull that full art Charizard, and it's gonna be the best pack opening ever. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna put our hits here against our other ones in the back. Those are just my personal cards that I've pulled in the past. I'm going to be posting a lot more pack openings on my channel. It's going to be a variety of different things. You're going to see some Pokemons, some sports cards, just a big variety of stuff. I might break into some different packs if somebody wants me to open them for them. But mainly it's just going to be Pokemon and sports cards, because those are the two things that I know. So I did see there was a little bit of holo foil in this one, so I'm not sure if that's just a regular foil or another art rare. Okay, so it's just a rare. We have the... I feel like I know this Pokemon, but I cannot place what the name of it is. I'm still new to the game. But yeah. So like I was saying, there's also, in this set, there's the Mega Charizard X that you can pull, the full art, secret art rare. And then there's also the gold version of that card. Or not version of that card, but the gold Charizard. And then there is a... I'm blanking on the name right now. Got a bowl. Okay, we got a trainer spitting some fire. Let me tell you, though, these cards, good quality feel. I really like the way that these feel. I heard a lot that Japanese and, like, that style of card has a different, card stock that they use. And I just want to know why we're cheaping out in the American sets. I do like how the backs of the Korean cards are still blue, though. Because the yellow ones are a little bit, tricky to me. I don't know how I feel about them. Alright, here we go for our hit. Ooh, what is that? Okay, okay. EX Oricorio. That's what it is. They have a full art Oricorio card. So we'll put this one... We'll just put the EXs over there. We'll put our full arts up there, and our EXs we'll put over there in a little stack, just to distinguish the difference. I got really intrigued when I saw the all the colors. I don't know what the edges of the Charizard look like, so if we pull it, I'm not gonna know right away. So there we go, Puplip again. Okay, we got something. It's a RR, which would be another EX. Very nice. I wish I knew what all the Pokemon were called. But we'll take another EX. I like the Mega EXs. I like what they've done with them. I don't know how everyone feels about it. I know some people don't like them, which I'm not really sure why. These packs. I am opening these up like a Neanderthal. I am so sorry. We still have a ton of packs to open yet. Holy crap. Usually I'm used to opening like a small amount of English sets. Okay, nothing in that one. So I'm not used to having 30 packs. I know it's only 5 cards. But I feel like there's... I don't know. It feels to me when you open up a lot more packs that it's like... It gives the illusion of a better hit rate. Even though that's not a thing. That's low, punny. I know that. Ooh, I like this guy. A little walrus action there. Then we have our foil. Couldn't even tell you. Looks like a bigger, fuzzier Pikachu. You guys can fully have permission to roast me in the comments about my lack of knowledge. But we'll get there. The more we open, the more I'll know. And I will still be opening English sets. It's just not going to be as much. I'm going to be doing mostly Korean or Chinese. Maybe I'll slip in a few Japanese here and there. But mostly going to be opening the Korean packs because, one, they're more fun. It's just, it's so much more fun when you can have guaranteed hits. You still don't know what you're getting because there's a lot of cards in these sets that you can potentially pull. Wow, this one really messed me up. But I don't know where I was going with that. We got another foil energy here on the... I don't know. Might be Lionheart. I don't think so, but could be. Yeah, what I think I was trying to say is that as we go along, we'll open more stuff. The Korean packs are what I'm going to stick to mostly because it's more fun to open. And they're cheaper, so I can get more stuff to open for everybody. And for myself. And the guaranteed hits are nice. Even though it's not every pack, at least I know I'm getting something. Because you tend to like these kind of things where it's guaranteed when you get burned enough times for an American set. You open it up enough money of packs, especially... Ooh, that's a nice looking foil. Oh, look at that artwork. That is actually super beautiful. Wow. I'm actually going to put that with the EXs. I really like that one. Yeah, once you open up enough prismatic evolutions and you get burned thinking you're going to get the Sunbreon or even any of the evolutions, you tend to think, maybe opening up the ones I can't read isn't such a bad idea. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's a cool looking card. Ooh, is this the, This might be, I think this, is this Ho-Ho, or no? No, it's probably not. I'm trying to see what I can remember from knowing. I watch a lot of people open packs, and I try to remember the names of the Pokemon, but there's also, like, over 1,000 different Pokemon, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to remember. Okay, we got something. I don't know if it's just a foil or what. Ooh, okay. So there's our secret rare item. That's nice. I don't know what, it's like a little fire thing. Put that with the EXs. I really like the tech. Oh, wow. Wait, this one? I don't know if you guys definitely can't see it. But there's like a texture on this. That is very nice. Okay. Still looking for our first SAR, which would be an SIR in English. It's not guaranteed, but I have seen a lot of people pull them in these sets. I think we get 3 more art rares. I think that's what it is. And then there's a potential of one of those being a secret rare. Oh. Well, here's our first ever SAR. Ooh. That is nuts. I think that's Electrode. Or okay, so it's not an Electrode. I just looked up. It's a Rotom. Say Rotom SIR or SAR. That is beautiful. The colors on this are so vibrant. These cards are so sick. See, like, you can get hits like this constantly in these Asian sets, whereas in English, you're just throwing everything in the wind. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hold on a second. We still have 15 packs. We're only halfway through the pack opening. And we have two of our 4 art rares. One of them being the item. Or no, not one of them being the item. I think that's separate. I don't know. I don't remember the exact rates. But I know we still have at least 2 art rares. At least 1 or 2 art rares to go. And 15 packs to do so. So there's a chance we can get more, too. I've seen people pull more than just the guaranteed amount. Is that a Flygon? Is that a variation of Flygon? Let me know in the comments. Oh, okay. Is this a variation of Flygon? I don't know. I'm excited to see you guys tell me what I got right and what I got wrong. So that way I can learn. You know, trial and error type situation. Now, one thing is, if you like the artwork of Pokemon, I definitely recommend doing the Korean route. But if you're only... Cute little Charizard, or Charmander. If you only like the money aspect of it, which... Obviously, most people are in it for the art, like myself. That's why I love these very vibrant cards, and I'm opening up the Korean because I like the art style on them. But if you're doing it for monetary gain, which I should advise people to stay away from, but that's neither my place or anybody else's. The Korean packs will not yield you a monetary gain. You can still sell the cards for a good amount, but the sets are not super popular yet. Okay, we got another EX here. Ooh, this is the Emperor or Empoleon. Sorry, Empoleon EX. Love a good Penguin. I think that's the evolution of Puplip. That's the master or the highest evolution. What would you call the highest evolution of a Pokemon? Its final form. That's like Dragon Ball Z. Now I know a lot of people usually open these packs up from the back. So I don't know. I don't necessarily know why I'm opening it up backwards. Wow, I'm really mutilating this one. Holy crap. But I kind of like opening it up with the Pokemon facing up and then flipping it. But that's just me. Yeah, see? Okay, so the Empoleon is an evolution of Puplip. And then this guy's in the middle. Ice Cream Cone. And then our Big Chungus. A lot of people like that Pokemon. I don't know his name, but I know he's a big boy. We also could pull the Mega Charizard X EX, just the regular normal art. And there's also a Mega Gengar EX. That would be fun to pull. Which I think we have another EX in this one. Yep, another EX. Dang, the Mega Heracross. I have it pulled up on my computer so I can tell. The Mega Heracross, we got our first dupe, double EX. I know he's the most common in most sets. I think he's the most common in English too. Alright, let's keep cooking. We got something here. Could just be a hollow foil. That's a cool looking card. Yep. It's our hollow. Not really sure what that is. It's looks like a battle bot of some kind. Still a chance to pull the Mega Charizard EX SAR. Here we got a Charmander. Last time we got an evolution of something in the pack. Well, it didn't happen that time. But last time we did that, we got the Puplip off rip. And then pulled his art rare right behind it. Which was... I'm so happy to have gotten that card. That was my top chase out of the set. Other than the obvious Charizard. So I kind of spoiled it on this one. We got another hollow foil. There's Puplip again. Tell me if you guys know the Pokemon. Are you at a point where you could open up a Korean pack and tell me what each Pokemon are? Drop a comment if that's something you could do. Flex your skills. And don't just look them up. Anybody can do that. That's how I know what EXs I'm pulling. Dud pack right there. Little dud pack right there. And then I hit my table too hard and knocked over some of my stuff in the background. All right, we are getting near the end here. I think we're still due one more art rare, potentially two. There's still a potential to pull something. A little shiny on the edges of this one. This is a Charcadet. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I think it's Charcadet. Okay, this guy. Ambipom. This is Ambipom. Okay. I have seen him before. You know, they have these pull tabs, but they don't always work that well. They're not the greatest. They definitely make it a little bit easier, but... Oh! There he is! The Ambipom AR! That is so pretty. Look at the colors. I'm pulling all the colorful ones. This is fantastic. That one came out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting that. Heck yeah. Alright, my top loader's in my box upside down. No wonder I keep picking them up all weird. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm pulling some good art rares. I gotta say. Out of the ones that I'm pulling, I'm very happy. Now, in these last 3 packs, or 4 packs, sorry. In these last 4 packs, they want to bless me with a Charizard. Best opening on YouTube. Either way, very happy with what we got. We ended up getting an SAR, which is not guaranteed. And that is absolutely amazing. Okay, there's a dud pack. 3 packs left. That one opened up real nice. Look at that. That one went all the way down. And then got stuck on all the corners of the cards. Aye. Alright. Nearing the end. Ooh, look at that. That's a very interesting looking card. Okay, we got another holofoil. This is Suicon? Not really familiar with that one. 2 packs remaining. Can we pull another art rare? That is what we're looking for here. Any more art rares would be absolutely fantastic. Another pup lip. Oh! There's the Charcadet art rare. Fantastic. This is such a cool looking card. Homie's just watching a concert. And I say a concert, but I think that's the battle cage in the back. So homie's at a UFC fight, actually. Waiting for his opportunity to get in that ring. Hello? Kept missing the top loader there. The colors on these cards, oh, jeez. They are absolutely amazing. I know I keep saying that, but... All right, let's see. Last pack magic. Everybody does a little tappy tap on them. I'm going to open this the way that everybody opens the English. I say that, but then we're going to fail at it. Should have just opened it the other way. Oh, jeez. Whew, that was rough. All right, in our last pack, we get nothing. Wow, what an opening. So let's check everything out. All right, so out of all of our pulls, we have our Toxtricity rare, which I just love the way that the colors on this look. This is just a really beautiful looking card. Then we have our Empoleon EX. Our double up on the Mega Heracross EX. The Oricorio EX. Then we hop into our Blowtorch secret rare item card. So into our art rares, we have the Charcadet. The Ambipom with the super colorful background. Our chase card, which is one of the cards I wanted the most out of the entire set, and our Piplup. And our SAR, first ever illustration rare of the Rotom. Absolutely beautiful opening. Very happy with all my art rares. And then we got some fantastic EXs to go along with it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, drop a like. Let me know in the comments what set you want me to open up next. And don't forget to tune in for more pack openings. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.